basically, where we're standing should be deep estuary, mouth of Red Creek, mouth of Sandcash Creek. My grandmother always talked about Sandcash Creek and how it always wrapped around the base of the hill. I'm Gregory Hufford, and I'm here with my son today, William Hufford, and our family has been living here at the mouth of Red Creek for 6 generations. This was a deep water estuary, and the water was clear over to the mountain over here. The town of Orick flooded many times, and the Army Corps of Engineers built a levee. It brought all this sand in and filled the estuary in. It's just continued to get worse and worse from that first time it got flooded, and in the last 10 years it's been getting exponentially worse. The stories I've heard is there used to be 3 fishing villages here at the mouth of Red Creek that had the biggest fish and the most of them. It's quite obvious that this filled-in estuary has dwindled the population to where people don't even fish for the fish that used to be here. I've sat in at some meetings where people talked about trying to do something and they never went anywhere. So I'm a licensed civil engineer, and I've worked on a few restoration projects with NOAA Fisheries and an organization called CalTrout. And I just went to the lady at CalTrout one day and I said, hey, could you help me try to spur a project to fix this problem? My background as an engineer has helped me to understand a little bit of some of the challenges I think that people had with trying to come up with a plan and explaining to the public why decisions were made and why other choices were passed up. I think ultimately, the whole town could be affected by tourism and things like that once this thing is restored back to what it is, and if we are able to reestablish fish runs that historically used to come through here. It really started out to try to alleviate a flooding problem on our land, but it's definitely going to have a huge benefit to the environment and to fish. The levees came and took some land, and then the park came and took some land. So it's been a struggle to try to hold on to what your family had and be able to pass it down. My grandmother always told me stories. I never met my grandfather, and she kind of instilled the storytelling, I guess. And I want to try to pass those stories on and be part of them. This land is more valuable than anything. Our family struggled for a lot of generations to hold on to it, and trying to keep every bit of it we can is important to us.